don't want to name the developer though. Ultra luxury properties, everything is going great. But till now, I'm chasing for a layout.
I think it's the person that we're working. We have to change that person. I think we have to change the director. I think that's the problem. Sometimes it's just the wrong director as well, the wrong people in the...
Maybe, yeah.
Because I've heard in other directors really
No,
good.
but in the reservation form, like I've seen, like, okay, we're talking about, it's one of the good, like...
He's one of the top
one of the top
developers, ultra luxury.
Ultra luxury. Where we are like selling one bedroom for a very high price,
Yes.
or two bedroom for a very high price.
Yes.
And the client is spending that amount of money. And imagine,
The service.
like the service that, it's not my mistake. I'm there to give him everything. But how can I provide him a detail
Right.
which I'm not aware about myself? I sold him a property at the launch and now I'm chasing for the layout. He has made the down payment and he doesn't have a layout. It's so embarrassing for me. Though I gave him like from the floor plan, the idea of the layout. But I need to give him the exact dimensions what he has bought.
Of course.
And it's embarrassing, like, because if we are putting our hard work, so that is the reason where developers plays a lot of like major role
It's not
in
easy.
shaping our career
Of
as
course,
well,
of
and
course,
our
of course.
reputation in the market as
Yes.
an agent, like,
And their
or a
reputation.
consultant.
Yeah.
So I'm like, if I'm losing that particular investor, okay, I'm here to make money in the end in the market, right? How I'm going to make that money, that really matters.
100%. I agree.
The process
I
I have to go through, and for that I need a backup of a good developer. So I really choose which developer I really need to work with.
But see, in many countries, right?
Yeah.
See, I know Dubai spoiled all of us.
Yeah.
But in many countries, it is quite a struggle, right? Buying a property from a developer, it's not exactly a very convenient process.
Exactly.
Again, I'm not supporting them, but maybe sometimes some investors are just about making the money. So we take up the stress
Yeah.
and we make sure that they make the money.
Yeah.
Right? For example, 2 days ago, I heard this very big news. Do you know that Elon Musk was investing in Dubai?
No, I think I'm not out of it. All I heard about Elon Musk about the tariffs, what's going on.
And so while all this
about
tariffs and everything is going on, like nowadays, so many big things are happening in the UAE, right?
Yeah.
So one, BlackRock is investing in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah.
Elon Musk has invested in Dubai, and he's, of all the places, he's invested in Silicon Oasis. I think, I'm not even sure about the number, some $3 billion he wants to build this entire IT hub. Okay. Maybe because the tariffs of Dubai or UAE are low, so a lot of people are going to try doing labor and works from the Middle East, from UAE. But then, because of that, can you imagine the property values of those? And those were like around $1 million dirhams, these properties over there.
Right.
TLRC, Silicon Oasis, these locations. If Elon Musk, Emirates is bringing the engineering academy, Elon Musk is bringing the IT hub. So that is big opportunity for investors, right? So my only thing is that, yes, I agree, Emaar is absolutely safe. If you compare Terra Heights in Expo, a 2-bed, 2.1 million. Okay, if you had 2 million, okay, versus Tamak Hills 2, Violet, 4-bed townhouse, 2 million, versus 1 bedrooms in DLRC around $1 million dirhams. Which one would you choose? This is called diversification. Bring 2 units and get rents from 2 units. And if there's so much of infrastructure development, I think the properties will rise. Terra Heights is again a beautiful investment. 2 million, 2.1 million, 2-bed, Expo City. It's actually cheaper than what Expo is selling. Expo is selling at close to 3 million dirhams. And Emaar is selling at 2.1 million. This is why I love Emaar, because they always are the price busters. But then you have a house at around 2 million. And house, I think, is one of the safest investments to do. A townhouse is one of the best investments.
Yeah.
So amongst these three, what will you suggest to an investor?
See, I'll tell you. The Mac Hills too, I have seen a lot of people making money in terms of ROI. Okay, because it's like an affordable living.
Correct.
And you're getting a townhouse in around 1.7, 2 million worth of it. If I want some ROI and I don't want to sell it, because with the Mac, it gets really difficult to sell a product. With Emaar, I have 2 options. Like, I can resell it in the market at a better price. I'll get an appreciation. And I can put it on a good ROI as well. And the best thing about Emaar, again, we spoke earlier as well, the community that they offer. I have seen the Mac Hills too. I've been there. It's a beautiful community, I won't say. But have you seen their lagoons?
It's pretty nice.
It's not pretty nice. Like
No, I'm not talking about Damak Lagoons. Damak Hills too.
no, the Mac Hills too. Yeah, I'm sorry. Lagoons. It always comes in van.
I don't want to talk about lagoons, but Damak Hills too.
Yeah. It's like a tiny
but it's
river
pretty. The
going on.
ducks and everything, and so I was walking actually across the park.
It's I would say like
I liked it.
Okay, like now if we're talking about the waterfront communities,
Right.
Emaar is also coming up with something very ultra luxurious. When we're talking about Oasis, it has a running water. Like if you go in Damak Hills too, it's not a running water.
It is running.
It's not running
It is.
water.
If it didn't run, there would be mosquitoes by now.
Yeah, I have experienced that.
Mosquitoes?
There's a lot of places, like not all the, what you call them, like lakes, river, lagoon, whatever.
I don't know which lagoon you went to, but see, one of my friends.
I went to the sales center and I saw it from the
top.
The top, yeah, and the whole area.
I actually, so one of my friends lives in Damak Hills too, very close friends, and so she forced me. To walk around the whole community, So actually in the evening I was walking around, so people were walking their dogs, they were playing tennis, they were playing football. There was this very nice river, there were ducks in it, and it was actually really nice,
You've been in the night time.
Yeah. And
see, night time really changes the outlook of the community.
Oh my God, you're so...
No, I'm not against. I'm not against about the Mac.
I've been...
there are really good projects by the
Right.
Mac as well. We're talking about Safagate. It's such a good location, such a good project.
Right.
I'm not completely against it.
Thank you.
But the Mac...
That's it.
Yeah, it's just that... See, but if I have to compare,
Right.
because right now we are comparing. So if you talk to me okay, we have to compare.
Okay.
I will not pitch my clients the Mac until and unless he is just an investor.
But
wants to make money
in
a particular project.
Is it fair to say that, so this is my approach. What I do is that I give them all the details. I'll tell them, okay, this is Damak Hills too. Okay. Pros and cons, check it out. This is Terra Heights, this is Expo. Now, in fact, okay, this is interesting. Expo, Win Casino.
Yeah.
Okay. These are assumptions, right? We're assuming that, okay, when the World Trade Center exhibitions go over there, becomes a hub, all the Siemens and Emirates and all those commercial companies' offices go over there. The Dome, there'll be a lot of concerts. Then the prices should rise. That's an assumption.
No, so it's already happening. If you see Expo, a lot of concerts are already happening.
Concerts are happening.
Yeah, and the crowd is moving towards there. Yeah.
Agreed. But it's still an assumption that the prices will rise, correct? It's an assumption. We're see, for example, traditionally, two things we have already seen over the last 20 years, that houses, the prices increase we have seen, right? Whether it's townhouses, independent villas, semi-detached villas, whatever, a nice house always has increased in value. Maybe something on the coastal line, with a nice, beautiful sea view or nice, beautiful water view.
Yeah.
We have always observed it increasing in value. The risk should be shared between the investor and us. We'll tell them, because if we say that no, because of A, B, C, D, the market will rise.
Exactly.
Over here, the prices will rise.
Definitely.
Win Casino, that's it. End of the world. People will leave Macau, leave Vegas, and come to Dubai.
Of course. It's going to be the new Vegas, right?
No, I'm against that. What if not?
What if... I'll tell you,
Right.
a lot of... I'm from India, okay?
Okay.
And Delhi especially. So we have that kind of culture, having fun, chill, we are traveling to Singapore, to Hong Kong,
Right.
Taking a 7 hours of flight, and Dubai feels like home to all the Indians. That's like a second home for all the Indians, right? And even the nearby countries, why they will spend that much of money? What are we getting in Singapore? Safety, luxury, okay? But again, in Dubai, the structure of money, it's a safe haven for all the
That is
people,
true. That is true.
To move
but
money in Dubai is easier than we're talking about in Singapore. Have you seen the taxes?
yes,
It's crazy. Okay, when we're talking about Dubai, in terms of casino, it involves a lot of money. In terms of leisure, staying, there are amazing brands like Nobu. Okay, why do you think developers, such high developers, they have an amazing experience in running the market, and especially Emaar. You have Address there, you have Nobu there. Don't you think they would have predicted something? But when we're talking about a lot of multi-developer, it happens everywhere. Like even in Dubai, like you have a lot of like a big chain of private investors as well. So that is where it comes like you have to choose a particular unit. I feel the private developer will also make money over there in Marjan Island after the Wynn Casino, because there's always a scope for the affordability segments as well everywhere, because Wynn Casino is going to be all about luxury. We have to acknowledge Dubai is not a huge city. So we need something apart from
it's
Dubai as
fun.
well
But
to
see,
go out.
I feel, you know, right now Marjan Island is trading at somewhat around 3,000 rupees per square foot, right? I'm a very conservative investor. Okay, so for me, a lot of people are bullish about Marjan. I'm neutral. And so because I don't know what's going to happen. See, isn't there, let's say there's a 20% possibility that the prices can remain the same? 20%. But I just want to inform that risk, because see, some people, problem with agents now are that they are so bullish about every product.
80% appreciation, 100% appreciation.
I've heard this, like, you know, the other day someone was selling an investor of mine, Aldar's product, Rosso Bay, based on Aldar, saying that this is Nikki Beach. You're going to get 100% appreciation. It's selling on 50-50. You have to buy this now. It's gonna. And when the investor asked me, I was like, I don't know. You know, because you're buying it at 3,000 rupees per square foot. I don't know.
You know, depends on the right product as well, which I really feel like.
You're going to sell address, Marjan Island?
Yeah, the address, I'll tell you, the pricing was really nice, and we compared it to something Nobu, okay? So now we have to consider a factor. All the properties are not residential. There comes under the hotel pools as well. So that really, you know, kind of stuck you in a way when a buyer is not thinking about it and their agent or the consultant is not telling them about it. Because when it comes under rental pool, you're stuck somewhere.
Yes. Now this is a big issue. When people were selling Rove, for example, they didn't inform investors about this. They were like, it's Rove, 100% occupancy.
Half of the investor is not even aware about it.
That it goes into a pool. It goes in a hotel. And when it goes in a hotel pool, it's very hard to even get your dividends. Like, you will get your dividends, but it's not very high. The ROIs are never so high. I think I think we're going up and down. I think I agree to your point. Where, you know, Emaar is the best. Really good. But I still stick to my part where I feel like let the investor choose. Like, where I'm like, see, instead of me saying this is the best, I'll be like this A, B, C, D, E. Things like, let's say, Expo. Or Marjan Island, these are assumed because tomorrow in 27, if the market doesn't jump, don't blame me. I've explained the risk to you. And then, but products like, let's say, townhouses or villas, or let's say these ones on the coastline, like, let's say, Maritime City. This, we have seen a pattern over the last 20 years. We've studied the pattern, and based on that pattern, we're explaining to you that, okay, I think based on the pattern, we can achieve, like, for example, a product like Riviera, you know, by Emaar. I'm so confident with it. I'm so confident with it. I know, like, what worst case, selling at 4.8, worst case scenario, it will go towards at least like what, a 7 million?
7 million. In the worst case scenario.
Worst case, 7 million. Why am I able to say? I'm saying that because of Club Villas, because of June, because of even Aura, because, you know, all these products.
You know, the Club Villas that we're talking in Dubai, the sizes are actually
smaller than Riviera. Yeah, I know.
And if you see, like in District 1, like if you're going to buy a villa, the layouts are very similar to the Farm Grove that they launched. And moreover, when we're talking about it's District 1, of course, the location is prime. We're comparing to Valley, different location. But if you're looking at the layout, how much is the distance? Like from Valley to downtown, it's hardly
products
18 to 20 minutes.
This I've told to all my investors. Farm Grove, Riviera, and the new launch, Grand Polo, that's coming. First phase of the master plan. These are no-brainer investors. I mean, if anyone can put your money in, I mean, this, I wouldn't even give them a comparison. I'll tell them, put your money in. And I'll be extremely comfortable with that.
See, Valley has seen a great success. Okay,
Yes,
from
yes.
980, like selling over to the post handover payment plan, now to 80/20. They have seen a huge success. We're not talking about a tiny community.
No,
It's
no.
a massive community with the Golden Beach. Like,
Yes.
you name it, you have it there. Okay.
Okay, let's not sell the Golden Beach, but okay.
Why not?
Because, see...
Like, it's a part of an amenity.
No.
Like,
Actually, I'll tell you what.
what's wrong about it,
Another big turn off for me nowadays is amenities. Every developers abuse the word amenities. They say 40 plus amenities, 40 plus amenities. But the amenities are like these small things. Like when you see. So if you visit Valley, you see the beach. It's okay. I mean, it's all right. But for me, it's that. I look at it like the Dubai Hills too. Where it's massive. 70 million, I think it's close to 70 million square foot community. Most of the communities now that are coming up are all 10 million square foot. They're smaller communities.
It's a massive,
This is huge. It's like a city within a city.
Exactly.
Another thing I love about Emaar, it's unlike the other developer that you don't like. They're not cookie cutter apartments. Every cluster is different,
it's not copy paste.
No copy paste. Yeah. Every cluster is different.
Exactly.
So this cluster is like, it has this water body and the park. It's so beautiful. Yeah. Farm grows independent villas.
See, it's good for, like we talk about the age gap, it's good for the every person of age, like for the elderly, like the way they design it, for the children's, for the couples. Like it's the way they form the community with Emaar. It's on a different level. Like, okay, we're talking about, like, since you mentioned 40 plus amenities, there is a developer called Danube. Right.
Don't speak against. I think we'll have
we'll
have a huge crowd against us.
No, I'm not speaking against.
Okay.
I'm mentioning the facts. Okay.
I'm tired.
See, I'll tell you, as a consultant or as a real estate person.
Yeah.
This is what we are selling in the market, and investors should know what we are talking about. What we are talking about Danube, they're targeting a very different audience.
Yes.
And I'm not saying it's bad. I'm comparing a project.
Okay, thank you. Yeah.
So I'm comparing when they say around 40 plus amenities, 50 plus amenities. You tell me, you are living in Villanova, right?
Yeah.
How many amenities you have in that particular place?
It's about amenities being functional. Villanova for me is such a functional community. There are functional parks where people can actually play. They're beautiful playgrounds. A nice mall. What else do you need? I mean, I don't think
how many amenities do you use on a daily basis? That's what my question is.
I use.
When you went to the swimming last time in your pool.
So this is the funny part. I actually used it quite a lot. so because I live right in front of the pool, so for me, it's so easy, So the pool is very accessible. Yeah. Parks, and these are nice, clean, well maintained, Yeah. But see, the thing with when people say, sometimes they put these gaming room as an amenity, and people are not exactly using it, So it can be a bit of a marketing hype sort of situation when people say this.
You said it yourself. It's like a marketing hype.
Correct.
When they're talking about 40 to 50 plus amenities
for example,
in a particular building.
I'll tell you, for example.
We're not talking about the community also.
The biggest hype or scam or whatever in the market is these private pool in the apartment. For me, that is a ridiculous.
Now, if I talk about any
I'm not saying, I didn't say the developer. I didn't say the developer. I'm just saying pool. See, because you know what? Once I was actually driving by Studio City, and I saw them putting this tub from Dragon Mart in the balcony. It was like they sell these Chinese jacuzzis. Yeah. They were putting that in the balcony, and then they were covering up with those tiles. So that is your private pool.
See, I'm talking about 400 square feet of a studio, like the biggest unit in the whole building.
Okay.
You have a swimming pool in the balcony. And people are buying.
And
people are, exactly. People are buying. And I went to attend one of the briefings, and I was in the show apartment. I couldn't control my laughter. And I was like, dude, what is this? Like, Why? Like, whose idea is this? And people are buying, and how they price it. Like, now this is what when you always talk about why Emaar,
Okay, yes.
they trust their quality. They don't know what they're selling. They're strategizing accordingly. That is why they don't change their payment plan.
So Emaar would never sell bullshit, basically. Like, they will never sell a product like this.
Of course.
But as an ending note, and if you guys enjoyed this, you should leave the comments what else you want Priyanka to fight about. But as an ending note, any particular MR product that you're gonna like strongly endorsing right now? As of now, which product are you strongly endorsing?
See, it's multiple. It's not just one. I'll say Dubai Hill State. Like,
okay,
still a lot of scope. Like in the upcoming buildings.
Okay,
we have. If you are a long-term investment, you're looking for Emaar South.
Okay,
and if you're looking for something literally like this, I can actually vouch for. Double the appreciation, double the investment is the valley right now, and especially not all the townhouses I'm talking about, particularly like the Farm Grove, Rivera, like semi-detached.
Grand Polo
again, yeah, it's going to be upcoming launch. Great potential, and in Grand Polo it's gonna be the entry phase.
Okay,
so yeah,
I think we have to wrap this up now, but thank you so much, Priyanka. I think this was fun.
Yeah,
I think this is really good. Please do share your comments and let us know what else you'd like us to.
No hate about.
No hate about any developer. We love all developers. We love Dubai.
We love Dubai. Of course,
we love Dubai. I was serious.
Yeah,
yes. So feel free to share the comments, and we'll love to do this again.
Definitely. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.